Hi friends, welcome to Bitcoin Gem channel. I hope you all are doing great. So today we are going to look at Bitcoin, and this is going to be a different video. There is a saying in our crypto market that when in doubt, zoom out. So this is going to be a video where we are going to zoom out and look at an entirely different perspective for Bitcoin. So I hope you guys have read this disclaimer. Let us begin today's video. And the first thing that I want to show you guys, and I would love that you also acknowledge the fact. I am going to share one video that I had shared on 19th of May. This was a live streaming video where we were just watching and analyzing the market immediately after the crash or as the crash was happening. And in that video, I told you something very important. And if you look at this, then entire 1 month, past 1 month from 19th May till 19th June, we are going exactly as we had talked in that video. Let's look at that video for a few seconds.
Will trend like this. We'll try to break, retest all levels and then go up. So this is possible where we can have a month-long, 2-month-long consolidation because this structure is broken. So we cannot expect Bitcoin to again start rallying like it used to. If it does, well, we'll be lucky. And who wouldn't like that? But we cannot expect that. This parabolic move was broken here. And now all our previous supports will act as resistance. So we have to see how long does Bitcoin take to break 41,000 first. If it does not take much long, say it breaks 42,000 and it is now in next 1 week, it is not going below 40. If 42 is again becoming a support, then I think we can expect a move quicker. But if the Bitcoin is not breaking 42 and if it takes time, then I think Bitcoin can range between 42 to $30,000 for a week or a month also. That's possible. But expect.
So guys, did you see that? I have shared that for a month or two, Bitcoin can range between 30 to 42. This was during 19th May. We were not aware what's going to happen for the next 1 month. It was that volatile. And most of the people were expecting Bitcoin to have a V-shaped recovery. And immediately we will continue with our parabolic bull run. But I told you very clearly that that is not what I expect. And you can see that entire month has gone almost the way we decided, the way I had shared, where Bitcoin, it was difficult to break 42 and Bitcoin is ranging between 30 to 42. I would also like to highlight two very important points, guys, and I want you to guys to appreciate this. Also, I am so happy that a lot of you were messaging me because a lot of you have made profits out of this, and this is very important. Like this video, you see this 1 minute analysis that I have started, and I have got appreciation from all of you. In this 1 minute analysis, you see the coming week exactly went as we had highlighted in this analysis.
Minute video. I'm not a financial advisor. This is just my point of view. So the Bitcoin price is currently getting resisted at 38,400 to $800. This is the first resistance. And the next resistance would be at 43,600 to 44,000. And the support right now is at 30,800 to 31,200.
Guys, if you check chart, this was posted on 5th June Sunday. And if you check from Monday onwards, Bitcoin started coming down and it exactly retested 30,800 level and it bounced from there. Similarly, I had shared this video on this Sunday, that is 20th June, that Bitcoin is getting currently support by 35,500. But if it breaks, and you see that it broke down on Monday at 31,750, and this 27,146 support also acted as Bitcoin went as low as 28,900 somewhat. So what I mean is, I am doing my best to give you as accurate as possible. And in this market, if you can see, there are hardly people who are this accurate all the time. So I hope you guys appreciate this. Follow me on Twitter if you haven't done it already. Your love and your appreciation is what motivates me, guys. It is what I want. I'm not asking for anything else. I am asking you to like the video, subscribe to the channel. So now let us go to today's video and let us see Bitcoin from a different perspective. So what we have is Bitcoin USD chart in front of us. And as I said, when in doubt, zoom out. I see a lot of people either being ultra bearish or ultra bullish right now. And this is very important for you to look at the overall picture. Look at the overall picture. If you see this Bitcoin chart, this is a Bitcoin weekly chart. Look at this entire pump, parabolic move. This has been one crazy pump, just a straight line up. You see, so this entire pump was a literal crazy move, and now we are seeing the entire crash or correction, whatever you say. What I want to highlight is, I will show you, I have hidden the drawings that I had made. This basically was a breakout that had happened, and it in fact went way beyond the target, in my opinion. This is an entire from 2017 top of Bitcoin. We were in a downwards trend. And if you see this, this was the triangle that Bitcoin ultimately broke. So this was the trend line on the weekly chart. If you see this, Bitcoin started dropping from here, it went down, it came back up, it came down, it again retested this. So this was the 3-year long trend line from 2017 to 2020, which Bitcoin finally broke and it retested. Let me zoom in. Just look at this. This was the breakout of this trend line. It came down, it retested to the point. It retested to the point for 2 consecutive weeks. Every candle that you are looking at here is of 1 week. So it came down, it retested this over here, and then it started its way out. And since this was a 3-year long resistance that it broke, this was the 3-year long resistance that it broke. After breaking this, my initial target for Bitcoin was around this at $28,000. I'm talking about when Bitcoin was at $9,000. And when it broke this $9,800 somewhat price, when it broke this downtrend, it retested. Then I was expecting it to go at around $27,000 to $28,000. This was my price target. Okay, it was exactly breaking out of this range. It broke out, and this was the price target. And if you see, we in fact went way beyond it. Way beyond it. Okay, we are way beyond this zone. And I think everybody would agree that Bitcoin went to 60K very fast, and we can see that clearly on this chart. It was just pump, crazy pump. If you look at the green candles of weekly green candles, just look at this after the breakout. Because of such a big 3-year downtrend breaking. Look at the pump. There was literally no red candle till we achieved our target. We crossed our target, we came back, and this was the first red candle, but still it was a crazy market. Ideally, if you see, we pumped, this was my target of 28, we pumped around 42, we then came back down, and we were somewhere around 28, 29. This is where in January we got the news that Elon Musk has entered, and ultimately because of that news we saw this entire new pump. Otherwise it was going down, and we were expecting some more sideways movement before it going up. And if we look at this correction, then this entire correction can also be retesting of this support of around $27,000. So this is a range from $27,000 to $28,000. This can be a retest also on a weekly level, and this can be a beautiful retest if it goes from here. If it breaks this down, then yes, the next, this, there is no major support here except this at on the weekly time frame. Hence this level becomes very important. What I also want to show you are two different moving averages. Now, moving averages are a lagging indicator. They are not a leading indicator, as in they do not tell you where the market is going right now or will go. They are in fact a lagging indicator. They tell you where the market has been. So you cannot predict, or you cannot analyze what will happen, or is the trend changing, but you can always confirm the trend with moving average. So if you see this, I have added two moving averages. This is a 50 moving average, and this, let me change its color. This is a 200 moving average. Okay, I'm making it green, and let me make this purple. So this is a 50 moving average, and this is a 200 moving average. Now there are two things. If you see this entire chart, when Bitcoin started coming down, this was the first major bear market. You see, from the peak, Bitcoin got support at 50 moving average. It bounced, it again got support, it bounced, and for the third time it broke, and then it went all the way down and corrected till 200 moving average. Generally 200 moving average works as a reversal point, where again the bear market ends and we see a reversal in the bull market. You see this entire bottoming out, literal bottom, and then we reversed. And again, this was the COVID crash, where we came from break the 50 moving average, and 200 moving average acted as support, and we again reversed. So you see 200 moving average works as the bottom generally for the bear market. So if at all this is a bear market, let's say it's still not a bear market. If you see over here, it tested 50 moving average once, it tested twice, and the third time it broke. So if, let's assume that this was an full-fledged bear market, then it has to go like this, test again, and third time it is going to break. So until 50 moving average is a support, you cannot say this is a bear market, but you can't say even this is a bull market, because we are literally way down. Hence this is a no man's land. This is where you patiently wait and see where the market is heading on a longer trend. So we zoom out. Now if let's say this is a bear market. You see this did not happen overnight. This first retest was in February 2018, and the market finally bottomed at Jan 2019 over here. So almost 1 year from its first retest of 50 moving average, it took almost a year to go to 200 moving average. So similarly, right now, as of today, 50 moving average is at around 29,900 and 200 moving average is at around $13,000. So if at all the bear market continues, then it's not going to happen overnight. Nothing is going to fall overnight. It will take at least 6 months or 1 year to fall and come down. And in this period, this 200 moving average will also slightly come up. You see this 200 moving average on you see this on the day of COVID crash in 2020, 200 moving average was at around $5,600. In June 2021, 200 moving average is at around $13,000. Hence, in 1 year, we see 200 moving average doing at least 2x. And this moving average coming up is also because of this mega pump. So let's say if bear market is actually there, we are in the bear market, then this 200 moving average will also slightly come up, and I think we can assume that it can at least go like this if we take the linear scale, because in a bear market you will see that price will go down, but on the in the sideways moment it won't have this sharp fall. If it's a bear market, the price will go in this direction. It will not have a sharp fall. Instead, it will fall like this. And it will ultimately somewhere meet the 200 moving average and then. So in 1 year, if this is a full-fledged bear market, which till now I am not uh, believing because there is no data. As I said, I am not here to make any bias. I am not here as an astrologer to predict. I am here to see the data and make money. As simple as that. So if this is going to be a full-fledged bear market, then it will take almost a year or more to it to hit its bottom. And by that time, its bottom can also come above somewhere over here. So the 200 moving average currently is at 13,000, and within by next year we can think it can come down to, let's say, around 15, 16, 17 or 18,000 can happen depending how long we range and where we range. Or it can, or we are not at all in the bear market. This was a bear trend, which is more likely to happen in my opinion. But and we retest this once, twice, and we go up. And we continue with our bull trend and make a new all-time high. So that's why it's very important for anybody, whether you are a day trader, you are an investor, it is very important to zoom out and see what overall is happening in the market. Okay. And you can see that if it's a bear market, then as of today, Bitcoin has to hit $13,000 approx for it to bottom. But as I shared that it's not even broken the 50 moving average, which is at around $29,000. You see the recent drops also, this entire correction, we saw price coming down to 29 also, but it was all this wicks. You don't see the body of the candle. In fact, the body of the candle has not gone below $33,000. This is the last body. $33,000 is acting as 33,200 is acting as a big support. Body of the candle has not gone below it. So hence, I feel, guys, this was a very important video. This is not a regular technical analysis video where I am not giving you different targets or telling you different supports on the daily basis, but this is a zoom out view, and this is one view that you should have in mind. And why this view is important, because if you guys listen, if we are actually in a bear market, then bear market is where we make more bitcoins, we make more crypto, as in we accumulate more. You see then entire accumulation. May just assume that people who started accumulating over here in this entire bear market, you're just talking about bitcoin, they made this much gain in the bull market. So similarly, if it's a bear market, let's say, then this is a time where you will start accumulating. This is a time where you will start buying in pieces. You will systematically invest and accumulate as much as possible, because bear market is where we get everything in an undervalued way, or bear market is where we get everything cheap. You see this, I had tweeted this. I don't know why people hate bear markets, because bear markets is where generally we accumulate. The best thing about bear market is everything is so cheap and undervalued. So if we are indeed in a bear market, then we are going to see undervalue Bitcoin, or undervalue Ethereum, or undervalue Veracity, VRA, or undervalue any of your favorite crypto assets. So if at all this is a bear market, if at all Bitcoin goes to 30,000, 20,000, 25,000, then then that means it's an undervalued price for Bitcoin. You are getting it at a massive discount. So it is going to again, Bitcoin is not going to zero. It's going to ultimately go to 100,000 and ultimately to $1 million, in my opinion, in this decade, in the next 10 years. So you are getting something at a very, very big discount. A big asset like Bitcoin can still give us 20x from here, whether in the next 2 years, 3 years, or 4 years, which I think is absolutely amazing. Where do you find such assets today which can give you 20, 30x in 4, 5, 6 years, which are not as, what do we say? Bitcoin to me personally is one of the most secured assets. I mean, I know how many Bitcoins are there in the world. I can see that at any given point. I can count it. It is safe. It is secure. I have it in 100% custody. I mean, now this should not even be a debate that how great an asset Bitcoin is. So to me, Bitcoin is the sound asset, or sound money, or whatever you call it. And to get it at such a discounted rate, you keep accumulating, if at all it's a bear market, which still to me is not a confirmation. I am still not saying that this is a bear market. I'm saying we are in a no man's land, and I've been saying this since a month, that until Bitcoin is above 30,000 and below 42,000, it's in a no man's land. 30 to $42,000, from 30 to 42. In fact, not 30, from 29 or 28,000 to 42. We are in a no man's land. Okay, so that means it can go again above and create a new all-time high, or it can keep coming down eventually and create a new low. So it's in a no man's land. So you, rather than making guessing predictions, if you are not able to make any correct predictions, or if you are confused, then it is okay, because we are in a no man's land. Okay, so don't need to be ultra bearish or ultra bullish also. Just zoom out and look at the bigger picture. But overall, as I told you, if at all we are in a bear market, or if we are even in the bear trend, then these are the times where you accumulate before the next leg up. That's for sure. This is not a time to sell. This is a time to buy if you are thinking of long term. Okay, I'm not telling you that you buy today and tomorrow you will find Bitcoin to be at 60,000, or you will get a 2x on Bitcoin. No. But what I'm telling you is this is a crash. This is a crash. And if we correct further, then this is an point to accumulate more and more before its next parabolic leg up. Because look at this. This is a parabolic move, guys. This crash is so organic. If you look at this purely on the basis of chart, don't be biased, or just because you like to things to keep moving up doesn't mean it should. Look at this. This was such a straight move up. It had to come down. It had to retest levels. It had to give us support. It is very important and healthy for an asset to build support. So it is okay if we can create a new support here. It will be great if we, in fact, bottom out over here or go again for the new all-time high. But after spending few more months over here, it would really be healthy to spend a few months over here, go sideways, then create slowly, gradually go for a new all-time high. That would be great. So thanks, guys. This is what I wanted to share today. I hope you guys like this video, and please like this video and like the efforts that I'm making through Bitcoin Gem channel. I hope to give the best content out there without any bias, which can help as many people as possible. See you in the next video. Take care. Bye bye.